How do you feel about TikTok?
It's changed our lives.
You guys like it?
It's made our show much bigger.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that's great.
So I love
Good.
TikTok.
In what way?
Well, here's the stat. 83% of people listen to our podcast for the very first time this year, and the show's been around for 17 years.
Okay, well that's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Is it from the short form stuff, the clips that you post?
Yeah, because people have no attention span, so getting them to sit down and hear like an hour-long interview, not everyone's going to do that. So if we take different pieces throughout the entire interview, put it on TikTok, they get a little bit of everything.
But it does drive back.
How do you decide what the best pieces are?
Oh, I mean, this is like a behind the curtain, but that's a Dan conversation. I don't make those calls.
How do you do that?
It's a secret.
Okay. All right.
I mean, what do you think of the edits that are coming out for Semi-Therapist Therapy? I love those animated pieces.
Oh, I think they're great. I'm just reposting people's stuff though, because I didn't make it.
Of course,
Yeah, but
but-
you guys are taking the stuff from the show and like actually, the thing for me that I think is really hard is like when you make music and stuff, identifying the parts of the song. Well, first it's identifying the song, but also the parts of the song that people are going to want to create too, you know, because my mind doesn't work like that. So I'm sitting there with all these songs and these snippets. I'm like, well, which one do I post? And then I get nervous because, you know, in the past, after Let Me Down Slowly, I got like, you know, before that, I kind of had nothing to lose. So I was really not like, I wasn't like worried about anything. So I kind of would just try stuff, and if people didn't like, I didn't have an audience. But then after it, I got nervous. So I'm like, well, I don't want to put out a song if it's not going to work. So then I started snippeting too many parts of my songs, and I gave the whole thing away before the album came out. And then it was like, I like got the worst of both worlds. None of them went viral, and my fans had heard the entire record before it was released. So I was like, fuck. So I can't do that again. So now I'm trying to figure out like, well, what parts of the songs do I put out? What do I use? So that's what I've been doing. I found like a little snippet of this Therapist song that like seemed to be like reactive, and now I'm just like, I don't know, trying to make little videos of it all the time and without pissing people off.
Family is a big through line to what you do.
Yeah, I still live at home, so they can't get rid of me. I'm trying, or they're trying.
You've been trying for a minute now.
Family's like the most important thing for me, I feel. Yeah, it is a big through line. It is a big through line. They help me. My mom helps me pick all my songs, and now my sister's sort of helping me kind of get my stuff together so that I can get this music out, and she's helping me do everything.
That is so the right move.
I think so.
Feels
good.
It's amazing. Like on the nose, super healthy.
I think I should have been doing it for a while, but
It's
I feel
okay
good about it.
But also, like, dude, your parents and your family have been a part of your career from the very beginning. Like, you have sat on this couch before and like thanked your dad for driving you to a bunch of different places.
Yeah, he drove me down to LA yesterday. That's the worst part I feel
He
about
still
it.
drives you when you've been driving for
living
like
in
10
Orange
years.
County is like just driving back and forth all the time. It can be a pain, but I like living at home. It feels good. But I'm getting ready to move out at some point. Get my own place.
Okay, I've been hearing this for a while.
Yeah, I think you've been saying this every time you come on our show for like 5 years.
Yeah, it's still the same.